All right, hello Virgos, and welcome to your July 2021 reading with myself, Rachel Navy, of course, aka Villagio Strega, for those of you who'd like to follow me on Facebook or TikTok, which I'm rarely there. But nonetheless, Virgos, I'm doing Celtic cross style for you for the overall energy for the month of July. And keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading, will not resonate for everyone. So keep what does and leave the rest, of course. But Virgos, I'm also going to look at the bottom five to get a little bit more of a picture of what's going on collectively. And then I'm also going to do a challenge, advice, potential outcome cards with a good tarot. And of course, pulling an Archangel cards. So that said, if you have a challenge or situation in your life, you'd like more guidance, clarity, or support on their Virgos or cross watchers, please reach out to me. I am taking personal readings at this time. All my information is either linked in the description below or the about section of my channel. And if you want a free reading, another free, more personal reading every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Over there on Villagio Strega Facebook page is an opportunity to kind of meet and greet and virtually and pick up a simple reading there as well. So sounds like my Icarus parrot is out. Hello, buddy. What you doing? Going for a stroll, huh? So I'm going to flip this down so you can see the table as I see it here, Virgos. You're loud, Icarus. Ooh, what was that? What was that? There it is. Boom. Got it. So you can see it as I see it here, Virgos. All right, let's see. What's going on for Virgos on the collective for the month of July? Now, my daughter is a Virgo, and she was like, when are you doing Virgo reading? So she's very happy that I am doing this at this time. Well, you said you were. I'm listening in the background. All right, Hobie. Here we go, Virgos. All right. I'm doing it now. I'm doing Virgo reading now, Hope. So you got to listen, right? You're going to listen. Beautiful energy with the Sun card. Oh, yes. You want to be upright or reverse? Okay. Bottom of the deck here, Virgos. We're looking at the Nine of Pentacles energy. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Here we go. Nine of Pentacles is that energy of self-reliance, independence, earning and that finance, right? Working hard so that way you can treat yourself now and then. You can splurge a little bit here and there. You tend to surround yourself with this energy, and of course you're an earth sign, Virgo, so you tend to surround yourself with this living energy, like a lot of plants, maybe some pets, maybe some birds in the environment, or creature comforts here and there. A little less on the human contact energy. You really want just a space to call sanctuary, to call home, call sanctuary, and creating that space for yourself with an abundant lifestyle, an abundant blessing, but very independent, very self-reliant is the first capstone card for you guys. We'll revisit that pile of the deck for the final five as well, having Aquarius or Star card out in reverse too. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Hi, Big Bird. Seven of Cups out is as your current situation or the situation for the month of July. A little bit of confusion going on, right? Sometimes things can be overwhelming. Maybe there's a lot of opportunities that have suddenly presented themselves. Maybe some of them are more emotionally satisfying than others. Maybe there's just so much to do, so much to choose from. You want to make sure you're staying grounded in reality when this card is out. That sometimes, like, all of our ideas and all of our emotions can be a little bit unrealistic at times, is what this is here to remind us of, and it can be really overwhelming. So regroup, reground yourself. Definitely take on that Nine of Pentacles energy as well. The challenge with this is recognizing something's over here. The Ten of Swords energy is like, maybe this was so overwhelming because you're dealing with somebody else's emotions or your own here, Virgo. And finally you're like, okay, enough of this drama, enough of this backstabbing. Some of you may have been having back pain as well here, especially towards the beginning of the month, Virgos, because this is the challenge that's crossing this situation of being overwhelmed. or being illusioned. So there's maybe some illusions involved with this card here as well. But some of you may be finding like, okay, it's just time to call it quits with the situation. Maybe you've been battling or going to war about something for a really long time. And it's simply time to end that cycle and move forward from it. So you can get a healthier stance. That's a level of maturity, and that's what you're seeking here. And your hopes, your dreams, your goals, your fears card is the World card energy. It's represented by Saturn, of course. And it has all your fixed symbols or fixed signs in it. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius are here as the fixed signals. Signs. I can't talk today. This mature woman, right, is mature because she's had growth with it. She's gained some knowledge from an experience. She's mastered something. Again, an indication for another completion of a cycle for many of you. Why? Because it's a situation you've either outgrown, learned the lesson from, and have the maturity to know when it's time to move on from it. You've learned something from it. In the more distant past, you have the Page of Wands energy out. This was a new opportunity for many of you. New direction. Perhaps you were pursuing something that you were really passionate about. It was really creative, really fun energy. But sometimes it loses its, or not loses its luster, but sometimes this page in particular tends to have a lot of good ideas, a lot of potential, but lacks the performance. So there may have been a need for like narrowing things down and figuring out what path you really wanted to pursue. That kind of energy about it. More recently, you have the Temperance card energy. That was about doing things in moderation. Taking time with things, keeping with traditions. Could have been dealing with a Sagittarius energy. And certainly having faith in a situation to see you through, because this is a higher being, new opportunities, new blessings on the horizon. It's just coming in slowly, Virgos. New opportunities coming in slowly. A little bit of ritual involved, too, with that kind of energy. In the near future, some of you are looking at the Knight of Cups energy as like the ideal lover card. This is perhaps that Renaissance man coming in. Typically, it's below the age of 35, like 20 to 25, 30-year-old age range. But this is someone, an individual who knows how to keep things in balance, keep their work life, their career in balance with their romantic side, real sweetheart energy. Speaks of harmony in a situation, messages of love coming in, messages of harmony coming in for you, certainly in your life here, Virgo, is what I'm seeing with that. Your attitude about it all, you want that communication, like you want some sort of clarity in a situation for sure, because again, you're mastering something. You just want it to a fresh start. You want clear communication across the boards. You're coming up with new ideas, new thoughts are arising. This is like a gift from the divine to bring in, clear things up and bring some mental clarity to a situation for sure. Your external environment, somebody's taking a risk. Somebody's taking a successful risk, though. This is often when somebody goes behind the back of a group or an authority figure and takes on some sort of high-risk situation, but gets lucky and comes back successful. So, in other words, other people may be seeing you as a little bit of a risk taker right now. It's kind of like you step in shit and come out smelling like a rose, Virgos, is really what this is saying. But it's a humble victory. It's a humbly accepted victory that you don't just take on selfishly. You share it with those around you. You share it with the group, or you share it with loved ones. And other people respect that achievement because of it. How's your inner emotions? Well, sunshine in your life. This is the Say Yes card, of course. This is joy. This is abundance. This is blessings. This is vitality. That rebirth red is out. You're saying, okay, I'm ready for the next thing in life. I'm done with all that drama previously. I'm ready for love. I'm ready to just experience all that life has to offer. And it's summertime, of course, so you're getting a lot of that vitamin sunshine in your life to help you feel good along the way as well. You have the Star card in reverse as your energy here overall in your reading. What this indicates to me, Virgos, is that you're just not quite you're getting there. There's a delay of sorts. You're getting there, but maybe you're still trying to figure out like who you are, what you want, what's really your hopes and dreams. What do you aspire to be? Some of you, how do you inspire others? Could be the questions here at hand. If it was upright, I'd say, okay, you know, maybe you finally are answering that question of yourself. But this is kind of like, I'm not quite sure yet where I want this to go, or where I personally want to go, or what I really truly want yet. So you're still kind of making up your mind, and that may be some of the excitement. Is kind of like you're just exploring all these new and wonderful opportunities. If you've ended a relationship here, some of you might, because maybe it was just a little too emotional, a little too rocky, a lot of drama in it. This is definitely indicating like, okay, you're moving away from that hardship or stress. Even in an employment situation, you could be moving away from that stress to just kind of like, I'm still trying to figure out who I am and what I want and what's the next thing in my life. For sure is what this is indicating to me, because you really truly do want to live your most authentic life. And it's Aquarius energy too, so some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or perhaps an Aquarius is coming in with that Knight of Cups energy there. Be on the lookout for that, but they're just not quite there yet, and neither are you. You, however, are indeed working on that self-reliance, that beautiful financial opportunity. In fact, you've got another one headed your way. If you've opened up a business, this is that blessing of finance coming in, that new path to walk down. Some of you are changing it, switching it up with your employment situation for sure here. And just kind of like seeing what it has to offer, seeing what life has to offer in regards to it. More messages coming in, something you're going to have to take swift action about, pursuing that passion vigorously. Sometimes he can be a little bit of a reckless energy as the Knight of Wands. He's the fastest moving knight in the deck. But again, he's about pursuing what it is he's passionate about, what he desires. He knows what he wants, so he goes after it. We've also got the King of Cups energy out. This is somebody who just wants everybody else to be happy. This is somebody who knows when to use caution in emotionally sensitive situations. They tread lightly. They've seen a lot of things themselves. He's experienced a lot of emotional stuff himself, so he knows how to be emotionally available and abundant. Again, just wants everybody to be happy, finds the joy and the merriment in many situations, celebrates life for sure, has a lot of intuition about him too. And finally, it's the Nine of Swords energy coming out. Gosh darn it. Some of y'all still being worried. Some of y'all losing sleep over a situation. Or maybe it was because of this Ten of Swords energy here out and the Seven of Cups at the start of this reading for the situation. That's just still got you a little like down in the dumps. Maybe getting headaches from it. Headaches, back pain. Definitely going on here for some of you. A lot of sleepless nights. This is a reminder to release that energy, that you can't save everyone and you can't fix every situation, and not everything you think you want is meant for your highest good. So again, switch that energy around. Turn this into an upright, so that way you can release all these fears, these doubts, these worries, and move on with your life, because it's a beautiful life, beautiful opportunities. Some of you may also be concerned about the opinions of others. I just got as well. Like maybe the path you're taking is such a drastic change, Virgos, that you're worried about the impression of others. If you think you're going to love it, like right now it's a time of innovation anyways. It's a time of like trying new things, exploring new things. You know, safely, of course, given COVID situation. But I really feel like there may be someone in your life. There may be a father figure too that like kind of understands this. For some of you Virgos out there is what I'm picking up. They're the ones you're talking to about this situation, because you're worried about the impression of others. You're worried about what other people may think as you make this change, or you go down this new path. And it's something, it may have something to do both with your independence and your financial situation for sure. But it's more authentic to yourself too. That's interesting. It's really truly you living your best life is what you want to do, because now you've let go of some situation that was really like holding you back in some regards. Not some regards, it was holding you back. Some of you Virgos are being held back by just like too many options, or something emotional. Some emotional drama that you were dealing with, maybe an individual even. You know, you challenge your advice, your potential outcomes. So that totally changed the tune here. Maybe not totally, but I really am picking up on an individual or individuals who are just like kind of separating themselves, moving on from some sort of situation where they're just tired of the drama. They're tired of the drama, and then they're moving on. So that was easy. So here we go. And they're moving on to something beautiful, but they don't have confidence in it yet, is really what I'm seeing here. So that said here, Virgos, 4 of water energies out as your challenge. Now, 4 of water, of course, is 4 of cups. That is you reminding you to say, you know, if you're so fixated on what was, especially what, you know, used to emotionally serve you, or what you're comfortable with, that you may miss out on another opportunity that may be more emotionally satisfying. Beautiful, beautiful challenge for you guys. The Fool card energy is out as the advice card, and this is meeting life with excitement, meeting like some new situation, some new journey you're on with extreme excitement, with faith in a situation. Enthusiasm is what's coming to mind here with the Fool card energy out for your advice. Meet your new situation, meet your new life with enthusiasm. And then finally you have as potential outcome the Hermit card. This coincides with like kind of like that 9 of Pentacles energy, that you're healing. So while there may be a new path that you're on, you're going it solo, is really what this is strongly indicating. You may have love and support along the way, but this is really about you and the steps you take to like find yourself, I feel. To check out and explore what it is you like, what it is you're passionate about, and how that affects your finance as well. 9 of Pentacles itself is also about healing and like working on your health. So some of you may be going into like a healthcare profession, or health and wellness, alternative medicines even, or integrative spiritual therapies, healthy practices. While Hermit card energy looks at like what's our inner light, what's resonating from within, being introspective, like being mindful of what our spirit's really telling us, and how do we service others. So definitely I'm getting someone who's like letting go of one situation so they can move into possibly healthcare services or wealth services. So the final card for you guys is the Archangel card. And let's take a look here. Well, that was easy. Virgos, your final card is gentleness. It says, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So no more overwhelming. Take your time to explore, figure out who you are, what inspires you in life, where you really want to be, Virgos. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking through the reading. And hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I truly appreciate it. Leave me a comment below. I apologize for the background noise. Sometimes people forget that I'm doing the readings here as the day progresses. So blessed be, guys. Take care.